Hello everybody, this is Zigzag coming to you from somewhere in this world, and we got ourselves a nice little streaming evening again. Well, it's evening for me, let's put it that way. Hey Nightmare, yeah, I blame today's episode on chat. How about that? Where are the, you know that guy, Chat? Yeah, that guy. Chat always gets me into trouble, right? Isn't that the way it works? No. Actually, chat makes... Chat is very vocal. Actually, I don't know what these live streams would be without chat every day, so who knows? Hope you are doing well, Nightmare. Hope you're doing well. I'm popping a few cherry tomatoes here, so if you hear me nom nom before we get started, it's 2 nights in a row now. I'm rushing to eat a little something. All of a sudden, I get a little hunger pang right before we go live. I will admit, yesterday's pastry was very tasty. Although I do like cherry tomatoes still, but the other one's more decadent. So, just a few more minutes to get people on board, and then we'll get this party started. They'll get this show on the road, whatever vernacular you want to use, right? As I stuff another cherry tomato in my mouth. So I don't know about where you live. We never had in-home checks back in the U.S. I mean, the gas company would come around periodically checking the meter and that kind of thing, and probably around the perimeter of a home checking for gas, but hardly ever did I notice that. But here where we live, in a very, very old home or complex of whatever, the kind of the old farming complex that I live in, they're out here very frequently, and they come redo their, I guess they got to do it periodically just because of the age of the home, for safety reasons, to make sure everything's in good shape. And they'll actually come in and scan around the gas stove and things like that. And today they were just scanning around the gas meter, gas leak, but fortunately minor. And then yeah, there's no council home here, and then they fixed it within a half hour, so I was only without gas for half an hour, so it's not the frigidly cold day, so we survived. Oh, top of the hour, my story got us to the top of the hour. How about that? So there we go. So let me get my map centered here on the screen as I bumped my mouse, and then we shall transition over to the game itself, with that ever so slight pause, there we are. And you might notice that we're back inside the creche, kind of at the place where we got that final weapon last time. And then I just fast traveled out of here because I realized I could. Well, someone pointed out, well, if you're going to go back into Creche, the game auto-saved for you. I think, in fact, it's a viewer you would know, Nightmare Sectoid, because he can't join us live, and he made a comment after on watching the video afterwards and said, you know, the game did auto-save at this point. So it's a lot easier to just load this save and go back into the Creche this way. You can still go to your camp from here, because you can. The mini map is not outlined in red. So I said, yeah, it's only a few minute difference between saves. My final save in this one, so I have no qualms about doing that. And this way, we can do our long rest here and then go back into the Creche as, you know, chat recommended. That guy always offering up suggestions. So this just makes it a lot easier. So I just loaded the save from here. Since nothing happened between here and there, it's no big deal. At least that's my opinion of it. We'll see if chat thinks anything different. When chat gets here, we'll find out. So while we're standing here, let's just come in away from the precipice. Oh yeah, the only thing I didn't do, so it saved right before I shot that thing out, but that didn't do anything, so we'll just save the ammo. And I'll just go back to camp, because I didn't want to go back into the Creche risking fighting without having any of my full load of Divine Smites. We've done all our short rests, etc. So we're just going to do a quick long rest. There should be nothing major I have to do back there, except have Brenna, oh yeah, then Brenna gets to get us all Longstrider again, because Astarion's resurrection kind of eliminated his. So let's just get going. I think that's enough of a recap for anybody who might not have been with us last time. And we will get moving forward. And this is our camp. Hey Douglas, how you doing? We are all doing fine, at least from those who have told me how they're doing. We are all doing fine. And, yeah, there's nothing else. Nobody in here looks like they need to talk to me, and nor should they necessarily. You know, I guess I could make the rounds of the room and see what they think about lae'zel's leader. And the interaction we had with her, and see if that means anything.
I think we taught that Inquisitor a very valuable
yeah,
lesson.
or the Inquisitor.
Won't be ambushing anyone else in a hurry, or doing anything else, for that matter.
Yes, or breathing, for that matter. Okay, yeah, I figured that people would have interesting comments, as they often do, about what just happened to us. So I figured I'd go around the room and see what they have to say, and then we'll rest and get back out there pretty quickly.
I think we've overstayed our welcome in this place, if we ever truly had one to begin with. We should leave.
Oh, you don't like the Creche? And you have nothing else to say besides that. Shadowheart, didn't have the most thrilling thing to say. Astarion was with us. Did we talk? Did we talk to him about it already?
Need something?
No, we don't. Apparently we've already talked. Sorry to bother you. And we haven't talked to this guy in a while. Does Barkus Root have anything to say?
Thank you for agreeing to find Wulbren. It means a great deal.
As a matter of fact,
indeed.
As soon as we finish in the Creche, that's where we're going, to find Wulbren. And I don't know if Will's made his opinion.
Let's dash for the exit, lest we suffer the full extent of Vlaakith's fury.
Okay, so he's saying, oh, let's get out of this place. That's his opinion. Oh, we haven't talked to Halsin?
You wish to speak?
No. Not really, I guess. Maybe we'll bring him in our party soon. Maybe we shall. Where the heck? Oh, there she is, hiding in the corner. Karlak, what do you have to say? Yeah, I'll talk to her last. I'll go back up there and talk to her last.
We have a lot to think about. Let's do it far away from this place.
Some people just don't like this place. You know? Some people just don't seem to like this place. And there, we've made the rounds. This layout of this particular camp is quite efficient.
Vlakith's most loyal
Oh, here we
servant.
go.
She will not abandon me.
Oh, yeah, that's we did put that thought in her head, didn't we? We did put that thought in her head. As a matter of fact, let's talk about some other Creche issues with her that we haven't gone into detail. The hatchery, and this was what, a couple times ago now, a couple streams ago. Gleeser, howdy! Welcome back from work. Hope you got a little energy left for us. Yeah, I don't blame you if you don't, but let's see, a hatchery with a single egg. How many does a clutch usually contain? Yeah, no, that's a good question.
Kalir's clutch held 3 dozen eggs, more or less. Though I've learned of creches that harbored 100.
100? Ooh. Githyanki looked quite humanoid. How did you evolve to lay eggs?
Humanoid. How I despise the term.
Uh-oh.
Githyanki are quite superior to humans. Our biology slates state that Githyanki came to lay eggs after we escaped Illithid enslavement and took to the astral plane. It's an asexual process, a favorable change by any estimation. Hideous to imagine a life where I couldn't partake in the pleasures of sex without the looming threat of bearing children.
Aha. So the sex is still there, it's just an egg instead of giving birth. Well, we're maybe delving into topics already, Gleeser, that talking about trolls and barns. We seem to be going down that path in this conversation right now. So yeah, here we go. I'm curious about the logistics.
Shukiani. Githyanki chosen by Vlakith herself to bear young. The Queen assigns when and where they must lay, and how many eggs they must bear. The Shukiani pass their eggs in the material plane. In the astral, time barely passes. It is a meticulous process, carefully timed so that the eggs hatch at once.
All right. Well, on to other matters. I'm sure you have other interesting matters we can intrigue Gleeser with over here. Here's one that's not so involved. The Creche training room was illuminating. Are Gith instructors always so brutal?
My own Savage would never have threatened a youngling. A waste of time and energy. The pupils themselves culled the weak from their ranks. I myself felled 4 of my own classmates once Kalir had 100 times circled Tyrell.
Wow. Interesting. Yeah, so, yeah, from my perspective, well, that's awful. Is life not precious to the Githyanki?
Not every life is equal. My people have no use for cowards. Every trainee that I slayed was either too weak to withstand the lessons, or was cocky enough to pick a fight they could never win. Their lives were not precious. They were a blight that required expunging. The Githyanki are only as powerful as their weakest warrior. Jaquith de Venzir, the termination of the frail, strengthens us.
Aha. Okay. That's solves all my curiosity. I hope it does yours too now, Nightmare. I can't think of anything else I want to ask her, so let's end the day.
Let's see what this does.
And we have enough supplies. I would be shocked if we weren't finding enough supplies. And, yeah, good enough. I'm glad. I'm just doing a quick scan to see if anybody has the infamous exclamation mark above their head needing to talk. Not even lae'zel does. So, yeah, looks like we're going to Bayard. And we'll let the auto... Well, let's just do it the easy way. Boom. Camping supplies made easy. Nice, uneventful night, just the way we like it. No visits to the astral plane. And we're going to keep this team going out. The only thing I have to do is turn around. There's little old Brenna. We're going to talk to her, put her in our party. Who's nearby? I guess Will's right there, so we'll trade her with Will and give everybody Longstrider.
This vessel is at thy disposal.
Yes, nice, thank you.
Do what thou wilt.
Follow me.
But the vessel only stares blankly. You'll need to make room in your party first.
Well, that's nice. I shall do it. Trade places with Will.
This soul awaits thy command.
I'm glad they added that so I didn't have to run over to somebody else and have them change. Oh, she gets a new level up? Forgot about that little surprise. Let's see what comes next. I had a note somewhere that I wrote on how I needed her to advance next. Beacon of Hope, Revivify. No, those, I don't think any of those were important. There may be a wizard that I have to... Pardon me while I look and see if I can find my note. I feel slightly disorganized. I wasn't planning to have to... Yeah, I wasn't I believe it or not, I found it. I'm a little bit shocked. In the stack of papers off in the far corner of my desk, there it was. Ooh, success. So I was saying this is going to be level 7, and oh, so we class again on this level. See, I've done some research here on how I wanted to do her to increase her abilities to do multiple stuff for us. You know what we're going to upgrade now on this class is let's add a class. And we're going to add the Bard class at this point. There'll be a couple more advances at the Bard level that'll help our medicine skills and whatnot, but we won't see the payoff for this right away. But let's do it. Lest you all be questioning what we're doing here. This is why there's a payoff and a couple level ups here, and that's why we're doing it. And I'm glad I checked because I might have overlooked that. That's why I wrote the notes, because I know it's a long time between looking at it and then remembering it, which is, you know, huge for me. So let's accept. And I checked before all our inventory. We have good supplies for healing and whatnot, so I'm not going to spend any more time with her other than to cast the Longstrider spell. So, Brenna,
No, never mind.
sing your bright song and get us all some Longstrider. And then who do we have here? Astarion, he would like some Longstrider.
No hesitation.
Alright, he's happy to have it back. He says, I don't appreciate being revivified and losing all my perks. And then, well, we'll give it to me. Because indeed, I am going out. There we go. And then we go up to... We're going to keep lae'zel. The party's going to be the same while we're in the creche here, so... We're all good.
I need a quick word.
Speak.
Oh, no.
Quickly.
I didn't want to talk to her. Shame on me. Already, technically, a misclick.
Still alive, so that's progress.
Let's go back up here. And not click on lae'zel proper.
Swift as my feet can carry me.
There we go. Okay, now let's go back and talk to Will to bring him back into the party.
All right.
And hopefully it'll let us do that automatic switch again.
Going.
Mike, welcome back. No, we haven't. We're just doing our long rest, getting ready to go out. And just so you know, the game auto-saved back in the last chamber where we got the weapon at the bottom of the monastery. So rather than start back on the path, because there's hardly any time between the last two saves, and I didn't even know there was an autosave at that point, we're inside, well, technically, once we go up the stairs, inside the creche. So that'll just make our job a little bit easier and less convoluted, and that's what we're doing. So Will, why don't you join our party back? Now that you have Longstrider.
Sorry, but there's no room for me.
Well, Will, you and your little puppy dog face, we're going to have Brenna stay at the camp.
Let's make this happen.
The sad puppy dog went away very fast. I think now that I have Will's attention, I think we got to do, and I do this so infrequently, I forget which one. Do I have to bind? Mike, you showed up at a good time. Do I have to bind the weapon? Is that the one I want to do? Or do I have to do the pact of the blade? Let's see. Summon a weapon to your hand. No, that's different. Pact of the blade is different. So I think I do. Bind your main hand weapon. Its damage becomes magical. You cannot drop... Yeah, I want to bind. Bind the pact weapon. Okay. And let me just make sure... Yes, you're holding the weapon we want. So, let's bind it. Okay. Pact weapon, permanent. There we go. We got it. We got it. We got it. I don't think anybody else has any conditions or whatnots that we need to do ahead of time. Oh, Will does have one, I think.
The pride of the
Doesn't he talk to animals? Yeah, let's get that up and ready also. So I don't forget about it, because when I see it over here, I tend to remember, oh yeah, I can talk to that animal. Oh yeah, oh yeah. It's like I forget speaking to the dead when I'm not wearing that speaking to the dead amulet. Alright, so I think we are ready. I think I just have to leave camp now. Far alar. No, we have it, and I briefly was using it, but I seemed a little unimpressed, and I don't think I quite understood how to properly use it. So no.
Sharp as ever.
I'm not. This is a sword of screams. So yeah, that's a little different. It doesn't sing. This is just a screamer. No singing by this one. All right.
What's this now?
Or maybe that sword singing is in fact screaming. Some people are like that. Okay, so here we are. Let's just get our butts moving. Okay, well we'll oh yeah, but I if I switch over to that one, will the binding weapon switch over if I give it to him, or do I have to rebind?
The monks must have treasured this.
Yeah, I missed
That's
that
no
conversation.
surprise. It looks powerful.
Well, it is powerful. Let's just do a quick peek, and we'll see if we can satisfy Mike a little bit with our... I don't know if I have it here or if I left it back. That's the returning pike. So I'm looking for more of a sword, eh? Yeah, I don't have the sword there. All the Githyanki ones are over here. It's not, you know, I have a feeling somebody else has it. One of our other party members is carrying it, so... So next time I go back and take a look, we'll take a look for it. All I have is the Screamer, which doesn't physically scream. It's just called the Sword of Screams, because it does a pinch extra psychic damage. That's about it. So if I do switch, I do rebind. Okay. I have to cast that spell again. That's all I needed to know. That's good to file away.
Should mind my step.
Back through the trap rooms. And we can keep our eyes open for anybody. Anybody shout out if you see something shiny that we forgot to pick up. That would be helpful. Okay, we're back up the stairs. Into the Inquisitor. We'll call it the Inquisitor's room. The room formerly known as the Inquisitor's chamber. I don't know what it would be called now, to be quite honest. It was kind of black and white, and now it's color. It's like we went from the 50s to the 60s, you know? Everything's in color now, in that brief black and white. Okay, and we pretty much scounged everything here, there, everywhere. So it's a matter... Oh, so he technically can use any weapon with that. Okay, that's... See, I never realized exactly what that binding did. I figured, oh, it somehow makes him more powerful somehow with his weapon, or gives him a perk or a bonus, but it really all that does is allows him to use any weapon, is what you're saying. Got it! Got it! Okay, well, let's go back into the room where we've been before and meet up. Oh, wait, there's a little hallway or raised walkway out here we go through first, if I recall. Yeah, this thing. Everybody is with me. Yes, they are. Okay, okay. Uh-oh. I think we have a welcoming committee over here. I do believe we have a welcoming committee, and they are red, and they do not want us to leave. I wonder how... No, let's keep everybody close for now. Okay, that's where we will be seen. So... Yeah. These guys 48. So let's just do a quick peek. So we got a crossbow person in the back. I see nobody up in the wings. So it's a welcoming party of 4. How would they know that we already were we that loud taking out the Inquisitor? Or maybe while we were down in the cavernous lower depths of the monastery, perhaps somebody found out that there was a little carnage in that room. Let's come forward, everybody, a little farther.
Best be on my way.
And it doesn't look like I could stand here. Yeah, that's it's just the way it's gonna be. There's gonna be no sneaking around them unless I do shadow. Oh, the queen alerted the creche that, okay, the queen herself. All right. Okay. Well, we don't need the queen to show up, I'll tell you that much. Oh, wait, there's another one back here, too. I missed this one. I guess moving a little closer put this one in sight. She must have just been out of our sight range. And let me do one more quick peek to the sides, make sure there's no crossbow person up there. So it's 5 on 4 is what we're looking at here. And the only way I'm getting around them, I probably should... Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Somehow, I feel like we should just do the first blow, perhaps. Because they're not going to talk to us, so we just got to do it. Yeah, I know. That's why I'm saying I don't want the queen to show back up. We heard about that last time. People were going in the, or quote unquote, that chat guy was going into all this detail about how the queen just, you know, wiped him out. Let's see. Astarion, shall we see if you are going to be in range to start some magical blow to this campaign or this battle? 36 hit points, 41 hit points, and she's the strength of the defensive wall here. So I would love Astarion to get a nice, if he can manage it, because I don't know that he has advantage with us not having closed in. So I'm still going to take a look. Let's split up. Let's get ourselves to the edge so that when the battle does start, we're as close as can be. How about that?
Keeping low.
Yeah, keep low.
Light steps.
Eyes open, mouth shut.
You keep thinking I have the imp on somebody other than Gale, Mike. I would love to call the imp, but we have Gale sitting down and getting some rest and relaxation. So we have no imp with us. He is bound to Gale, apparently. And eeny, meeny, miny, mo, here we go. Yeah, you made that mistake last time. I feel good that I'm not the only one that does that. Let's just find out if it'll tell us we don't have advantage. Okay, we do have advantage. We do have advantage. Yeah, but he, what's his face? Will was not with us down underground there, I don't think. So, oh, I see. I think there's a spell, but I don't think he can call just that one, right? Let's see. Let's just go. Let's just start it. She was able to parry, but we got some attacks in. And she's coming in quick as she morphs right over to us. And I hope we saved. Opportunity attack, by all means, take it. Because her parry is gone. Although it says she's ready to parry now. Oh, I see. Oh, I see, because her turn went by, but now because we were all hidden and then shown, apparently we get to move next? How does it work something like that? So I can't move away with Astarion, unfortunately, unless, of course, unless I do something like Misty Step to get away, and that maybe that's what I got to do. It's going to take a moment, half a moment, for these guys to get down closer to us, or since we're just here, maybe I just do the follow-up and we get ourselves happy, and then we'll worry about Misty stepping away for the next attack. Maybe that's the way we'll do it. There, now Astarion's getting back the way we like him. Nice and happy. And we've knocked her down to 78. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Surprise, surprise. Yeah, we're good at surprising today. Will, what shall we do with you? You know what I'm thinking is a nice, these, all but one of these have to enclose, although they can morph But I don't think these guys can morph. They'll have to run through the blades. So we're going to put you... Oh. There's also a lot of them close for this, too. So I have to choose my battles well. Oh, yeah, there's also the Hunger of Hadar that will definitely slow them down, too. So there's so many options. I mean, a good old fireball to spread damage around because they're probably close enough. Let's just check all three. Let's check the options. Yeah, fireball would get them all, apparently. So there's one option. Yeah, put it away. Don't shoot the fireball. I can get them all in the middle of this cloud, and that'll definitely slow them down in getting to us. And the archer will have to move out to shoot. You're right. So we'll do this one first. I'll still have one spell remaining. I doubt they'll be so close. And let me just look at this spell. It's a concentration spell. Okay. Just wanted to have that clear. So if I get attacked by the leader on the next round, we'll just try to keep Will away from the leader. Yeah, there could be... She could counter spell, all that stuff. But let's get this going. Last time I cast this, they knocked me down, and the spell only lasted a turn. But we'll... I think it's in our best interest to do this, and then worry about these guys later, and focus everybody else over here. So Will... I'm not going to move you closer. What I'm going to do is probably just keep you there to worry about these guys. Whether it's with Fireball, whether it's with Circle of Blades, you'll be the guy covering the rear, and we'll just leave it like that. And let's just keep you there.
I will ascend.
Oh, well, which mage? There's a mage back here too. Oh, the Ardent. Yeah, but she's also blinded. She can't do much if she can't see, can she? Yeah, well, let's go back to Will.
Battle favors the fearless.
We'll stand him back by this statue. That makes sense. See, I'm always open to suggestions, you know that. And then now lae'zel. I'm probably gonna use a superiority die. Well, actually, we're really close. Let's try tripping first. No, she blocks. She blocks the first one. So I think I do want to do the action surge. So I get 2 attacks, and then one of those will also do a trip that won't use a superiority die if it misses. So I think I do this first. And then first, since we get parried, I think it says, we do this. And now, there can be no parry, so we try and trip. Oh, that wasn't good. And, well, let's action surge. I got superiority dice for a reason, don't I? Oh, I never clicked on her the first time, so I never got my superiority dice. Well, guess what? Let's trip again. I don't think we're on passive for her. Are we? But anyway, swing away and trip. There, she's down. And now we just slice. Oh, that's right. Oh, it's not clicked. But now that she's knocked down. Well, let me go back to where we are here. Let's just go to all of them. I get another attack. So the passives I want on for the follow-up attack. Yeah, now I want it on. There we go. One of these days I'll get that without forgetting half the time. And I'm not going to go bleeding on this one. And that's good. Let's see if I can finish her off. I'm not going to do the pummel strike. I don't think that makes sense in this instance. What I will do is kind of get ready for any attack in the other direction now, because I've already got Astarion over here, and we'll just leave you like that. I could Misty Step you somewhere, evasive, but they're not close enough to waste evasive right now. Stand and be ready, lae'zel. Let them come to us for now. And then my turn. No, could we please use my melee weapon? Yes, I like that chance to hit. No XComming allowed. Hit the hit. Luck of the Far Realms. When you make a successful attack roll against a foe, you can change that hit into a crit hit. Well, why don't we use the Luck of the Far Realms? Because I want a crit. And we got it, and she's down. Okay. So now, let's start getting up here also, and then the others can fall back for their sneak attacks and spells, and we'll play it that way. I do not need any extra swings. What I could do is this, perhaps, with my follow-up hit. Do something like that. There we go. This guy's closer, so what the heck? He's already got some pain. So let's work on this guy who's already somewhat weak. And I don't have any special arrows that I care to use. No, I do not. There we go. Keep them wearing down. And down here, there's nothing else I feel like I need to use right now. So let's end it. And Astarion, now it is your turn, my man. It is your turn. Maybe. So it says you have disadvantage. So I guess we're not doing a sneak attack. We'll go back to regular arrow attack. What we will do is use a specialty arrow. Let's see. Explodes in a bolt of lightning. Targets hit by the lightning take additional potential damage. Or we can get some acid going in there. Eeny, meeny, miny, miny, mo. Necrotic damage. Let's let's use one that I have tons of. And I don't need darkness, so I have the most of these. Let's use this one. Let's see. If it explodes, it's kind of hard to see the circle. Is there a beast? What beast? Oh, this is what you're saying, Beast Slayer? Do I have a Beast Slayer? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So let's see, 22, and it could do that full 22 if we're lucky. Forgot about that arrow. Now I have a beast. Oh, of course, the one beast arrow I have, we missed. All right. What we will do, however, is nobody's in. I'll just back off a tiny bit because they're going to be coming for us soon enough, and we're going to hide.
Ready or not?
So by the time we are closed back up again, Hopefully we can get a... Well, they rallied that one. Okay, they're walking through it. They're not going out the backside to try and reach us that way. So let's go find a spell that's not a concentration. That's concentration. This one is just a non-concentration. So now now it's time for the fireball, because it is not a concentration spell, and they're still kind of boosted up. So look at that. So Will, can you step forward? In fact, let's find out how far forward you'd have to go to do it.
Watch and learn.
What did I do? Oh, there, I keep forgetting there's a delay. I keep going, what the heck? What the heck? Yeah, he had to move back. I knew he would be out of firing range, but he can still step back a little bit here again. I don't think there's any other action I need for you to do at this time. Nope. And here they come. Whoa. She died? Oh, this is working very well. I'm learning to love this spell. As a matter of fact, I'm not going near this thing because they might be able to get close enough. We'll just stand back and do these. What the heck? Why not? Let them come to us? Oh, of course, if we keep missing, that's not a smart move. All right, so lae'zel, you're not the best with the arrow, and we'll remember that for future. And we don't need. We're just gonna wait. We're just waiting. We're just playing the waiting game here. Maybe I can. Oh yeah, I can hit. I'm gonna have to look at lae'zel's arrow and make sure she's proficient with it, because look at my chance to hit versus her chance to hit. And it's down. It's now 4-on-1. How about that? Makes one feel good. Well, how do you have... You just don't have advantage. It's because nobody's occupying him. So, no, we'll go back to this one. Have you close into range and do this.
Yes.
Almost. Almost. Hide.
Leave no trace.
So this welcoming committee... Oh, yeah. Just between the spell and that. So, Will, you cast spells, so I automatically called you Gale. Let's turn this one off. There we go. And it's gone. So it means we have bodies to check. And we can group back up.
What to do?
In fact, lae'zel, why don't you see what they have to offer? Another great sword. So this is the Soul Breaker. So it is rare, and when yielded by a Githyanki, this weapon deals an additional psychic damage. Seldom caught unawares, you gain a +2 to initiative roll. Oh wow, that really gets the first swing in. Yeah. So damage-wise, it's very similar, but being able to wield that damage first is a huge improvement. So there you go. And we got, some cool rolls. I'm hungry. Excuse me, I'm going to stop and eat another one of my cherry tomatoes real quick. Okay. Before I forget, lae'zel, let's have you try the new sword. I'm glad it worked out where she did not get to swing that frickin' sword. It kind of worked out. I'm glad we hung back. That this fight, unlike others, went very much in our favor. I was hoping these guys would at least have, you know, burnt fur or something we could take from them. And what do we got here? Oh, there we're gonna have a nice long rest coming up, and then we have a Githyanki, but this one's called the Fire Stoker. Well, it's just uncommon, so it's not. Oh, if the target is burning, it deals extra damage to burning targets. Otherwise, it's 1 damage less than a regular Githyanki. Oh, I see. lae'zel has the Fire Stoker on there. Maybe that aim wasn't quite as good. 3 to 12, 1d10. The other one has 1d6 plus piercing conditional. So yeah, the Githyanki crossbow would be an upgrade for lae'zel. So lae'zel, once again, let's go find your crossbow and give it to you. There's extra damage. It's all conditional on that other crossbow. I just want the damage to go out if we hit. Period. So we'll leave it at that. Oh, is that what that one is? Homage to Boo. The space hamster kebab. Yeah, I'm sure there's tons of hidden references like that I've missed before. Now we have a Soul Breaker great. Oh, that's sorry. Githyanki's short sword is all that is. Okay, and otherwise we've checked this room. So let's just keep going. That fight kind of made me feel good. Let's keep moving forward, maybe.
I have a lot on my mind and, well, in it. If not over, then through.
Oh, there was... Oh, I wonder if this person that was over here... Yeah, she's gone. Oh, but what we can do is loot this room. So let's go into here and see if there's anything worth looting in this room, because we definitely... Oh, yeah. We definitely weren't touching things before. I'll take that. That appeals to me. Yeah, we didn't touch anything in here before. Map of the Shadow-Cursed Lands. That would be handy, unless we already looked at it. Githyanki Orders. Did we read this one and not pick it up? Oh, we probably couldn't pick it up. I think we read it. Beware, cultists must be captured on sight and take care. Yeah. I think we read this one. But we can take it for the money.
Maybe I need more pockets.
But I think I will have lae'zel continue the looting in this area. Well, if there's anything to loot. Let's read this.
Within reach.
This map is an act of improvised cartography. It highlights the areas of these Shadow-Cursed lands explored by Githyanki scouts. Evidently, their forces are getting closer and closer to Moonrise Towers.
A map of the Sword Coast. My people have scouted well beyond the temple.
Yeah, I remember those. In fact, because I picked up the first couple, the remastered versions of Baldur's Gate 1 and 2, and I've only barely had time to dabble in both of them, just reminiscing of the days past when I played those games long ago. But yeah, so if I was actually paying attention, I'd catch those. But how much is this map worth? Yeah, 14 gold. Let's take it. Empty pouch.
Worth examining.
So maybe there's not as much stuff in here as I was getting excited about as I was hoping for. Let's check up here.
Without delay.
Empty, empty. Did we? I don't think we read this one. There is it. It would behoove you to remember that should you or any other member of Creche flout the new rules, this will be considered an act of treason. Do not think that I am blind to your disdain. I am your queen's eyes. I see all. The Inquisition will proceed as planned until it is complete and the weapon is found, as decreed by the queen, to me. Well, he's not going to miss this, and he's not going to be inquisiting anymore. Let's just take it for the money. No, I just feel like we should... Well, no, that's going to be a tough front door to go out, isn't it now? Because there were a lot of Githyanki out here. So maybe we do just continue. What I'm thinking is this. Let's go to our journal and think. Because we got the weapon that chat wanted us to get, or recommended that we get. So I'm happy about pleasing, you know, chat, that guy. Companions, the Githyanki warrior. We failed to extract the Mind Flayer parasite. Yeah, well, we know. lae'zel needs times to reconsider the ramifications. And for Gale's mentor, the Great Wizard, yeah, that's just updating that story. We met him a couple episodes ago. And we completed all these, so I'm just getting rid of exclamation marks. Thank you, everybody. These things bug me every time I see them. But look at all these completed quests. It makes us feel successful, doesn't it, when we look back on these? So there's nothing much else. We got to travel to the Moonrise Towers. We're still looking for a cure, whether that's even going to be possible. Free the artist. Oh, that's Baldur's Gate, the one there. The Shadow Curse Lands. Oh, so if we go through the Shadow Curse Lands, that's where Wulbren is. I thought he was in Moonrise Travel 2. So I got to go through the Shadow Curse Lands if I want to find Wulbren and help out what's his face in our camp right now. And I was thinking, I could have sworn we had one. Not glut, but I guess we can't go back because the one that we used to have here, there used to be one here about in the Underdark. There was that thing, we apparently don't have it, where he was going to try to find a cure for us. The Illithid that was down there that we met, but it doesn't seem to be a thing anymore. So I guess we're gonna hit the Shadow Cursed Lands. Unless anybody now that's currently in chat would rather have us just go down to the Underdark and come up and skip the Shadow Cursed Lands and take the easy route from an elevator that we found in the Underdark. I truly am not thinking there's a problem either way. Oh, there it is. A friendly Mind Flayer might know a way to remove the parasite. So there is that guy down in the Underdark if we want to go down there and check with him too. Or it. Whatever. I can't think of... just try to think of the best path forward, and I can't make up my mind. I'm in a wishy-washy state right now. So, rather than fight some more, I have a feeling the Shadowlands are going to be tough, if that's the way you all are thinking. Oh, both routes do end up going through the Shadowlands? Okay, well that... We're going through the Shadowlands, my friends. We're going through the Shadowlands. Although I have a feeling if we're looking for his friend, he went from the Underdark. I'm just... I'm just looking for any of those fancy things. Oh, you just start at different points? Okay. So I'm just gonna walk back a little bit till we get into a room where we can fast travel out of. And we're going on a bear hunt? Wait, no. Kind of made a mess of this room, didn't we now? I think stepping in here, or it's that door at the bottom of the stairs, into the black and white room. Oh no, it turns to color when we enter it. Oh, you think the mountain pass? Yeah, so, you know, since we're looking for that guy's friend, we met him down under in the Underdark. So it makes sense that if he was taken from there, he would be taking the elevator and up the Underdark path. And we're looking for him next. So that's what we're going to do. Then the other thing I got to do is I'm thinking for Shadowlands, someone like Shadowheart. You know, Shadow in her name, Shadowlands. But the Shadowlands sound like a lot of places for the like The Walking Dead. kind of an environment or kind of a show that we're walking into. That's what's the vibe it gives me here. So I'm thinking we need to go back to camp just to switch out. I'm thinking, but the thing is, if I switch out lae'zel, that leaves me a little thin on. Oh, I could bring, no, Shadowheart. Because Shadowheart's not a super aggressive, super strong fighter. But it seems like a lot of what we'd be fighting, potentially, the way of, because of how it's called, Shadowlands, the Shadowheart would be a stronger character to bring along with us. That's what I'm thinking. So we shall see. Yeah, so that's where I'm leaning. This ends the temporary chapter of lae'zel by doing the Creche. So in fact, I can travel from here. Let's go to the camp. And let's lae'zel, it's been fun. It's been a blast. But you know what's about, why are you not highlighting? Am I standing too close to you? Oh, it's because you're chosen. Sorry, excuse me. Because you can't click yourself, eh, lae'zel?
You must have questions.
Oh, no, I don't. I just want you to leave. Yeah, there we go.
Are
Wait.
you sure that's the best course of action?
I'm hoping it's the best course of action.
Confirmed. Until then, I remain at the ready.
Okay. Now we'll go pick up Shadowheart, and then we'll take a look at how we're all equipped. I guess, you know, let's put her in our party and make sure anything she's carrying. We might need some of the stuff she's carrying. I should have...
You must have questions.
I've done this before when shifting around characters. I got to get better at this.
It is done.
I've got to do this first. lae'zel, what do you have that I want? Something like that. Gimme, gimme, gimme. How about you open this and we do this? Why don't we give that to Will? And then the backpack. Let's open that. And these we can send to camp. The Neogi rolls. And the grilled miniature giant space hamster. Send to camp. Oh, all inventories are available there? Oh, that's the quicker way to do it then. Thank you, Mike. Thank you, Mike. That's an upgrade, and I had... You like that space hamster, too? I can't wait for our next long rest so we can eat the space hamster. Okay, so there's the mirror. I gotta find that. There's the traveler's chest. Oh, let me talk to lae'zel first and get her out of our party. Then we'll do the switcheroos that I want to do. So we're back to where we want to be.
Feeling better.
You must have questions.
I'm still thinking the old-fashioned way of having to do stuff, even with the upgrade. So wait for me in camp.
Sure that's
Yeah. We've been through this.
Confirmed.
Yes, confirmed. Thank you. And we'll come back down here. And the traveler's chest. So this gives us access to everybody's that we don't have access to. So Shadowheart, you hold on to what you got. Will, okay, I stripped all the Gale, I stripped all your spells and gave them to Will, and I'm fine with that. You have minimal stuff there, don't really need your stuff. You have minimal stuff here, so I've done well stripping your stuff. Plenty of soul coins to use. So lae'zel, let's just take what we want. First of all, some of this to lighten your load can go into camp. And then somebody, that's the fire stoker. So you have that equipped. Okay. I don't know that there's anything else we need. Let me just check the gloves of heroism. I'm trying to look for anything that might. Cannot fall prone while traversing ice. We have an extra ring. Ooh, that's something I want to give to Will. Oh, no. That we'll give that to Will right with us. So so I can drag it over here and give it to Will. Does that mean he has it now? It's gone. He better have it. And none of these seems like anything. So yeah, we'll switch these out. I'm just gonna throw them to you, Will, and we'll redistribute to. Oh wait, I'm taking Shadowheart, so I guess I can switch anything I want to her. And the necklace of elemental augmentation. I don't know if Will has a necklace. We'll put it over there since he'll be with us. And I think that's probably good enough. We have superior healing. Let's don't necessarily need to use it, but then we have it. I also have potion of speed. I guess it could come in handy when we get Shadowheart. And I think we're in good shape. There we go. Yeah, I could have gone straight to Shadowheart and done that switch all in one move. I'm still getting used to the improvements they've made, and sometimes I'm still stuck in the old ways, Mike. Oh, you think of Shadowheart as Stuart, do you?
May the darkness protect you.
Yeah, well, join me.
All right, some company wouldn't hurt on the road, especially if there's trouble.
Yep, I think so. Now we get to upgrade Shadowheart. I'm thinking someone like Karlach is going to have buku level ups because she hasn't been with us for a while. Let's take a look at your spells. Well, as soon as we get through here, we got new spells, so before we go out, oh yeah, I know some of these helmets, let's see, hide during dialogues. That's usually all I do. His is not an obtrusive. I kind of like the mask on Astarion, but I guess during dialogue, so we see his face. Oh no, only, yeah, dialogues and dialogues. So we can see everybody's face that has a mask blocking them. And then in the spell, we got to go into everybody's spell books and see if we have the best spells for, you know, some place called the Shadowlands is what I'm thinking. You know what I'm saying? So I'm thinking, let's see if I have anything that needs to be switched. Protection from poison, branding, smite, lesser restoration, a magic weapon. Bless I have chosen already, so let me just check the ones I don't have chosen in case there's like turn the undead kind of stuff. Although I think some of my class actions... And we have Hunter's Mark. I don't know if Compelled Duel, maybe I can upgrade that. I got some higher level stuff here. Oh, that can be a nice concentration. Once again, though, it's a concentration spell. I'd almost have to, well, aren't they all? There's so many of these are concentration. I think I'll go with Bless over that concentration spell. Compelled Duel. So there's a lot of my spells are concentration. Yeah, I'm thinking, how many Compelled Duel, I'm going to take that out. And we'll put in something like, yeah, that's concentration. This one's not concentration. Nah, that one's concentration. We'll pick Thunder back up, I'm thinking. And just do it that way. Okay, I'm taking far too long, guys. I'm sorry about that. So let me just see. There's nothing for you. There's not much else here. Spells replaced on level up. So let's get over here where I can do Shadowheart, some shifting around, and let's see if we've got some kinds that would work out with, I'm thinking more focused on undead. Shadowlands somehow feels like, you know, skeletons, undead, that kind of thing is what we're going to be facing. And I'm just double checking because I haven't done so much. And there's Animate the Dead. That's not really... So here, there, well, we have class actions, turn the undead. So we're probably okay. There's no other spells I'm seeing. Now Bane, no. Couple of us have Bless. All right, we're good enough. We're good enough. We're just gonna have the chat.
Lady of Sorrows, guide us. Did you want something?
Yeah, we're about to go out. Let's talk about Shar.
I'm sure you do. But please try to understand that it's not something I can just talk about freely.
No. I have no problem with Shar worshippers, if that's what concerns you. Yeah, there you go. Oh, that's easy to pass. I'll still add a bonus. See, I said that and I didn't jinx myself.
Very well. Perhaps there's potential in you. Let's see how you handle this. I am indeed a disciple of Shah, Mistress of the Night and Lady of Loss. As you worship Selûne, I assume you know of her twin?
Uh-huh.
The night brings comfort. Through loss, we find acceptance. In the arms of the Dark Mother, we find peace.
Okay. There has to be something more that draws people to Shar than just that.
Most fear the dark, like children, because in darkness they see their fears reflected. But Shar teaches us to step beyond fear, beyond loss. In darkness, we do not hide. We act. Pain, hope, the promise of better days. All of these are heavy cloaks that bend our backs and burden our hearts. We shed those cloaks. Before Shah, we stand gloriously naked, beyond the vanities of mortals.
Uh-huh. Sounds daunting. I don't think it's for me. Yeah, when you put it like that, you've put a nice spin on it. Yeah, strangely comforting even.
There's comfort, yes. But often there has to be pain beforehand. We tear down the lies the world is drunk on. The institutions they trust, the so-called gods they worship, the lives they cling to. We destroy false idols, topple corrupt organizations, fight heretics wherever they're found. There's often suffering, death even. Many people break before they embrace Shah's truths.
Yeah, well, we'll just say I will not cast judgment on your beliefs, different as they are from my own.
Curious. Most are afraid of my lady. I think I did well by joining you. Most agreeable company.
All right. So there you go. We delved a little bit into Shar. Of course, after we were in a temple to Shar earlier down in the Underdark. But, well, thank you, Mike. That probably really should have been addressed. All right. So, the only... Oh, wait. Now that I've switched parties, I have to do a little more work. Because she could use a little Longstrider herself.
This vessel is at thy disposal. Do what thou wilt.
But the vessel only stares blankly. You'll need to make room in your
Yeah, we'll
party
make,
first.
since Shadowheart's so close, take her place.
The soul awaits thy command.
Go Longstride her. And let's
Still breathing.
send you
despite
over.
everything.
Cast a spell, then we're ready to go. All right. Now, let's get
I've wished to live in more interesting times.
let's get you back into the
Maybe
party.
it'll bring us closer.
Shah's blessings upon you. A bit crowded.
No,
don't you
it's
think?
not. We'll get rid of
We'll
Brenna.
need to swap. Wonderful. I was beginning to feel a little left out.
Okay. And is there any
Ready.
spell I need to cast here ahead of time? You can tell I haven't used you in a while. I haven't expanded your thing here. Trying to think. So we have the spiritual weapon. I don't think there's any I cast with you ahead of time that I recall. So we're good to go.
No time to rest.
And let's just do this. Let's take the map out. And where do we want to go? If we go to the Underdark at the Grimforge, I think that's very near Is it Grimforge or Ancient? I think Ancient Forge, because the Grimforge is even a farther walk for us. So let's go to the Ancient Forge. Then we'll find the elevator to get up into the Shadowlands and go from there. What? Oh, do I leave camp from here? Is that how this works? What? I don't want to go to bed. I want to leave camp. So I guess I can't use the map to get out of here. You cannot fast travel right now. Oh, because... Oh. Can I not fast travel? I don't understand why I can't. It's making... Now it's forcing me to have to frickin' long rest. Oh. So who knew that? I could have sworn I've left... Yeah, that's weird. I could have sworn I've map traveled from camp before. So in the future, we'll, it won't let me return to where I was. Well, maybe it'll do this. No, because... Did it do a quick save? No, just an autosave at the creche. I didn't quick save it or anything. Because the campfire says go to bed. So it's going to make us long rest again. It doesn't say leave camp. There's no option to leave camp. So fudge cake. It's going to make me have to talk to Brenna again and have her go around and long stride everybody again and fudge cake. Okay. Oh, right hand side. Oh yeah, see, no, look. See, leave camp is also backed out. I checked that already earlier. What's this one say? Camp inventories? No. So there is no way. That's just a little bit of a glitch I got ourselves into. So let's take a long rest. It's not like we're short on camp supplies, so we'll go to bed. Uh-oh. What's happening now? Ah!
Supreme Kithrak, has Vlaakith sent you to slay me with your own blade?
I've not come to kill you, lae'zel. I've come to aid you.
Don't trust him.
Skakek Kier Gith Shabeleth. My blade rests. Mother Gith compels you to listen.
Now, what I did, Mike, is I clicked where I wanted to go on the map. The fast travel that I wanted to go from there. Although I swear I've done that before and it didn't cause an issue. Let's see. Mother Gith compels you to listen. Your cronies tried to kill us. Why should lae'zel listen to you? Yeah. Yeah, actually, my guardian is the one that whispered those last ones into my ear, but she also is... Let's see, fine, we'll hear what you have to say before we gut you. Nod to lae'zel, she should take the lead. I don't know if I would put it all into her hands. Oh, we'll let her take the lead. We did this last time they were talking to them all. And it worked out in the end. Kinda, sorta.
Speak. My ear is yours.
I know you carry the astral prism, lae'zel. Within it lies the seed of Vlaakith's demise, and I intend to help you bring it to fruition.
Ah.
Vlaakith's demise. Skaketh. I should run you through for suggesting it.
So are you talking about the person inside? Do you know who that is? Or what are you asking of us, boss? You must either be a fool or a hero to work against your own queen. Yeah, let's ask for clarification.
I'm asking for your help and your trust. I've heard word from Creche. You are infected, yet the one in the prism has chosen you, protects you with their power. The prism's tenant alone has the power to end Vlaakith's tyranny. I've sought their freedom for eons. When the prism went missing, I feared the worst. Instead, you've granted the opportunity I've so long awaited. All that remains is the key that unchains them. And I've found someone who I believe can provide it. Bring the prism to Baldur's Gate. I'll be waiting in a taproom called Shares's Caress. That is where we decide the fate of my people.
Okay, so we got a future story.
Together we will break our chains and be Vlaakith's slaves no longer.
I am no slave, just still Kithrak. The Undying Queen is my freedom. It is she who will purify me, and she who will ascend me.
Lies, lae'zel, every last one. There is no purification, no ascension. The Zaith-Isk does not purify, it extracts memory and kills the infected. Nor does the Lich Queen glorify the ascended. She feeds on most all of them to grow her power and pursue godhood.
Madness. You flood me with this heresy.
Yet he's right.
I will hear no more of
Hey, you've experienced this, lae'zel. You know he's speaking the truth. Yeah, and I was in the Zaith-Isk. You need to trust him.
I served Vlaakith the whole of my life. Learned her words, fought her battles. Yet she names me a Sharlak. Your words carry truth. I will meet you in Baldur's Gate. Do not make me regret it.
lae'zel, I see Talakma Gear in you, sister in freedom. Together we will be our people's light. Take this. It is a Quanith, a psionic detector. The Queen's warriors hunt you. The Quanith will sound you out when you come near their portals. Hear its cry and prepare for battle, or slip away.
Interesting.
I should go. Vlaakith's gaze pierces the seas and skies. She believes me loyal, and I can't afford her mistrust. Keep the astral prism close. Let no one take it from you. Slay any who try. Now to Baldur's Gate. I'll be waiting, lae'zel.
Interesting. Okay, so we've received a psionic detector, and we still have not. Our sleep was interrupted, so we must sleep again or attempt to. Oh, someone needs to speak to me, so let's go look around. Is it lae'zel? Perhaps. Yeah, it's lae'zel. I kind of knew it would be her.
Vlaakith Kosivim Hrath Crashet. Only in Vlaakith may we find light. These were the first words I ever read on Tirsu's slate. But they are no mere aphorism. They are law. They are creed. The root from which the 10,000 protocols stem. Forsake one protocol, and forsake Vlaakith. Forsake Vlaakith, and be the blood and meat which sates her dragons. If Voss speaks true, if Ascension is a lie, if tadpole purification is a fairy tale, then I have not sinned against Vlaakith. She has sinned against me.
She's finally coming around. Yeah, obviously it's about time you figured it out. Yeah, but I'm curious, what would Ascension have entailed exactly anyway?
Ascension is a young Githyanki's greatest honor. Long ago, the Geich enslaved my people. They dominated our minds and bred us for war, until Great Mother Gith took a hammer to our bonds. From the day of our hatching, young Gith have one purpose: to train hard enough to slay a Geich and take its head. Then, we speak the rite of Ascension, and a red dragon comes to fly us to Vlaakith, in Tunarath, City of Death. We are honored with an eternal home in the Astral, celebrated for our victory. We are ascended. Or so I believed.
Yeah, apparently just eaten by Vlaakith, or something similar to that. So that would mean... And that would mean... Voss called Vlaakith a tyrant? Does that mean you agree? Can we finally get you to say, yes, you agree to me?
I'd never thought Vlaakith a tyrant, or me as a vassal. She was the source of my might, and I the envoy of her will. A warrior, a champion, a destroyer. But if Voss is right, and Vlaakith consumes the Ascended to gain power, then I am no destroyer. I am mere livestock, bred to be harvested and devoured. Every Githyanki is a slave with a singular purpose.
Aha.
Not to cull the Geich, not to prevent their grand design, but to raise Vlaakith to true godhood.
So there you go. Now, we're not going to go down that path. So let's move on. I think we've asked enough questions for her on this. I think she's seeing the light.
Yes. I'd like time to think. We'll meet Kithrak Voss at Sheres's Caress in Baldur's Gate. Until then, be vigilant. Vlaakith's eyes are upon us.
Okay. Okay, so we're gonna try to go to bed one more time.
Oh, cursed to put my hands on everything.
Soon we'll have the trifecta of going to bed. Okay, we're back. Okay, Cat's Grace. Yeah, so we gotta talk to Brenna first, get everybody along Strider, do a couple other little things like that, and then we're ready to go.
This vessel is at thy
This vessel
disposal.
needs to follow me.
Only stares blankly. You'll need to make...
This soul awaits thy command.
Okay, Brenna, long stride us all, would you please? There's Astarion. And then, did I see Shadowheart down this way? Yeah, I think she's halfway down the hill. And fitting that we end here.
And away I go.
Oh, except I'm a long ways away.
I've got a long road ahead. Can't slow down. First in my heart.
I didn't expect lae'zel to turn on the Lich Queen so readily. Wonders never cease.
Yeah.
Your dance card is full. Lose a partner.
How about
and there'll
Brenna?
be room for me. Lead the way then.
All right. Yeah, everybody's going to have something new after that appearance.
So we're going to meet Voss in the city, are we? Set
Yeah.
the tenant of the prison free? This is all very, I don't know. I like a good caper, but I'd long for a tiny bit of status quo now and again.
Yeah, we don't deal much in status quo, Karlak. Oh, well, you got a lot to talk about, but we're not doing it now. When you're coming back into the party, we'll talk to you again and clear up your choices.
So, lae'zel's going to war with Vlaakith? Going to break her chains in Baldur's Gate? Good for her.
You knew he'd approve. You just knew it.
It's simple. Just find a vampire that will drink your blood and turn you into a vampire spawn. Their obedient puppet. In theory, the next step is to drink their blood. Once you've done that, you're free. And a true vampire.
Aha, so he's comparing lae'zel's predicament in theory.
People think the biggest threat to a vampire is a cleric with a stake. It's not. The biggest threat to a vampire is another vampire. They're scheming, paranoid, power-hungry beasts. So why would any vampire give up control over a spawn to create a competitor? Trust me, it doesn't happen.
Aha.
What will Voss have to show for himself when we catch up with him, I wonder? His intelligence may yet prove the key to unlocking the artifact's secrets. We should ensure we follow up when we reach Baldur's Gate.
All right. We've almost been through the group here. Let's finish it up.
There's a schism growing among the Githyanki people, and lae'zel just took one step towards choosing a side.
All right, everybody's had their little say. Let's get going. The only other thing we got to do, let's see. Will, you can talk to the animals. And Will, you can do a packed weapon. Let's see, do you have any better weapons on you? No, we'll just keep the one you have. Although I don't think I probably have to do a bind the pack weapon since it's one you can use, but... And I think everybody is set now. So let's go. Let's leave camp, see where it takes us, and then from there, we'll do the map travel to the Underdark. Oh, so maybe now we're doing the map travel somehow. I don't know. This is all mixed up, but here we go. Yeah, the camp setting is always where everybody gets stuff off their chest when they need to. It's a good place to talk to people, learn a little more in-depth info about the story. So it's always worthwhile talking to people in camp. Further understand motivations, yada, 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 yada.
So?
Oh, so we are in the Underdark. Okay. Now am I where... No, but this is the abandoned refuge.
Ah, Will, no question. He's strong, fast, and righteous. I'm salivating already.
So this is not the one I was wanting to travel to. Let's look at the map and... Underdark, Ancient Forge. Where did I want to go near that elevator. What's the Grim Forge is the main one. I was thinking Grim Forge was going to be the Adamantine Forge. So let's travel to the Grim Forge. That's closer to where we need to go. Finally, we got our bearings to where I wanted to be. Here we go. The elevator's right across the way.
Heading out.
In fact, I'll lead the way up.
No, never mind. Moving in. Better not be cursed.
You know, should I talk to that Illithid before we leave? Nah, he's not going to be able to cure us. Nothing's going to come of it, right? Famous last words. We'll say something for my next run through, right? Whenever I decide to do that. So we're about to progress our adventure to Chapter 2, apparently. Tie up loose ends. We've had this warning before. This time, we're doing it. Oh, sure, why not? The damned delay. Sure, why not? Let's go back to talk to the Illithid guy. Well, sorry, Nightmare. The delay. What I got to do is pause. I always hesitate pausing and waiting. I'm impatient, and it's like I feel like people watching, they don't want to see a big long pause while I wait for the delay to catch up and for any comments to pop up. Because part of me is like worried. Well, maybe nobody's going to comment and we'll really be sitting here a long time. Because sometimes that happens. So we'll have to just do that some future time. Okay, where are we? Where are we? Well, when you don't know where you are, let's read plaques and find out what the plaques have to say.
Seems simple enough.
We offer our pain to the Lady of Loss, that she may truly know her faithful.
Okay, so this is still part of Shar's temple.
We offer ourselves to the darkness, that blessed Shar may give us her mercy.
Okay, Astarion, we have a locked chest. Can you please open it?
Oh, for a skeleton key.
Yeah, I think we can do that without a bonus. Well, not all that great stuff. Actually, 2 big potions were amazing. That's really good. I don't really think there's much else in here.
Over there.
Okay, so that's just the elevator to the Underdark. Is there a way up here? That staircase seems a little blocked, so it looks like we go this way.
All's well that ends not as bad as it could have.
Okay, we got some chasm creeper here.
I need to find a way forward.
Well, we're moving forward. We just don't know exactly where we're going, and I'm just kind of hovering around to see if there's anything we should be paying attention to or seeing here. And there doesn't seem to be much along the way. Now, what's over here? Oh. Starting to look shadowy over there, my friends. If you want my opinion, let's go take a look over here. Is there anything in front of this shadow or this statue? That's down where we were. That's the block staircase. Let's just check every point here in case there's any indication or clue of what is to come as we leave here. And it doesn't look like. Old architectural absolutists expedition key. Well, let's take it.
I'll give it a shot.
This yellowed book contains a series of architectural plans. One shows an elevator leading from the wilds outside a town called Wreathwin to the Underdark. Aha. Is this the town we'll be going up to? Is Wreathwin in the Shadowlands? Shed some light. There we go. Well, let's head into the shadows, guys. I'm hesitant. All this unknown new stuff always has me a little hesitant. Oh, broken moon lantern. Well, don't we have one of those already? But, you know, maybe we can make it work. Well, why don't we just take an extra torch in case we need to cast away some shadows.
No traps.
Adept of the Absolute. Scroll of Cloud Kill. Ooh, a poisonous Cloud Kill. Wall of Stone and orders. Let's read the orders. I have been given the crucial task to clear the entrance to Grimforge for future expeditions. True Soul Near will follow once the entrance is cleared. As I make my way to the entrance, I can't help but feel excitement. What might we find here? That Ketheric created so long ago, now sealed by the curse. Grimforge could hold untold treasures for the Absolute's uses. It's almost like this is an entrance in the other direction that we're using as an exit. I will continue to explore the document my findings. The entrance is currently blocked by vines and rubble, quite cursed. Explosives ought to do the job, though I'm not as experienced in such matters as I wish to be. I set up the explosives with care, though I admit I'm almost afraid to detonate them. There's no telling what power these cursed vines hold, what might lie beyond, or whether I've even set things up correctly. Obviously not. Obviously not. If he's laying there dead, he did not set anything up correctly. Alright. We're about to head out the door into the shadowy Shadowlands. Yep, to the shadow-cursed lands. Here we go. Oh, baby, baby. Anytime you get a cutscene, this is a major change.
I won't have to worry about the sun, at least.
Yeah, I guess
I've
not.
never seen darkness like this before. It's unsettling.
Well,
Alas, It's the only path to Moonrise Towers. We have to push into the dark.
Push, push, push. We'll add what little light we can. How about that? And why don't we pick up a torch or two? Since we're in the Shadowlands, you never know when one might need some light. Now, who has something? Do we have something for unending? Now, there was something, something we had somewhere, someone, somehow, somewhere. Or maybe it's down here. Spirit Guardians. Light! Only affects one target. Infuse an object with an aura of light. So, what shall we infuse? A weapon, perhaps, that we're carrying? Oh, don't we have a better mace? Don't I have that mace that we were thinking Shadowheart could so handily wield? Where is that special mace? The blood of Lathander. Sheds a holy light in the sixth... yeah, so let's give that to Shadowheart.
What's next?
And Shadowheart, equip it. Now I feel like you have a little more power. All right.
Never a dull moment.
Let's move forward, my friends. Let's move forward.
One day I'll catch a break.
Okay. Sorry if I'm moving just a little bit slow. These shadow mists are freaky. I'm waiting for something to jump out of the... jump from behind every tree as we're moving along, you know? It's that kind of a place. Let's come down to this junction here. The Shadow Curse. The Shadow Curse is a powerful threat that lurks and devours in the darkness. Surround yourself with light to avoid its most lethal effects. So, Shadowheart. Oh, do we have to all be carrying torches? Is that what we have to do?
Defender of the people.
And I imagine Shadowheart, she can light up her thing. It doesn't say how far the light shines from whatever she infuses. Oh, so that helps all of us, as a matter of fact.
Let's try this way.
So maybe I can get away with putting away those torches on everybody else.
Let's move.
And going back to our weapon. Okay, let's manually do the weapon this way. Well, would you pick up the dang thing? Yeah, maybe it is. Let's try this. Ah, there we go. Everybody, just get your main weapons back in. You had the offhand weapon. I forgot which one you were using. The bow of awareness gives you initiative. I'll keep you with initiative in a slightly weaker bow.
Where am I needed?
There, I think we have enough light. Yeah, it feels like she's shining, herself is shining light for all of us. Is the way it seems. Let me talk to her, because all of a sudden Shadowheart has something to say.
The shadow curse. It doesn't seem to affect me like it does others. Not as badly, at least. Do you know what this means? I must be blessed. Lady Shah is protecting me where others are left to face her wrath. She loves me. She must do.
Oh no. Don't go crazy on us. We've had others to deal with that go head over heels for their leaders and or gods. So... yeah, your mistress rewards you with survival against her own corrupt power? That's not love. But yeah, there's me. There's real life me. But what about me? I would say, don't get carried away. This could be something else. We don't know. Yeah, so if we end up having to do battle, I don't have a lot of light skills. We're gonna have to stay near her. When you say cast light on anyone you can, well, we'll have to look at our skills. But let's see, don't get carried away. This could be something else.
Carried away? Hardly. The proof is right there. Just be grateful someone can handle this place.
No, the proof is there because that's what you want to see.
Lady Shah wouldn't bless me like this for no reason. There must be something she wants of me. Those signs we found about Dark Justiciars, perhaps they were no coincidence. In either case, I need to watch for any place dedicated to Lady Shah. A temple, perhaps.
Oh, her light thing is a cantrip. Oh, I didn't notice that it was a cantrip. But it says only infects one... It is a cantrip, but only affects one target at a time. That's the thing. So I can't sit here... If I cast it on somebody else, then her light goes away, right? Something like that? Well, we'll find out. Let's move forward. Stay close, everybody. Stay close. Oh, she doesn't need it though. So now I have it. Now two of us have it then. Because I figure Astarion prefers the shadows. Will is ran with the devil before. So we'll see. Black oleander. Let's go pick it up.
Might be useful.
Okay. We got a bridge here. Or let me just at least look in the other direction. So many ways to go. Oh, so this looks like a dead end. So let's check out the dead end first, before we cross the bridge. We'll take the trap disarm kit. We always can never have too many of those. Shadow root sack. Alright, Astarion, we're gonna have you do the chest. Oh, I was thinking it was locked. Never mind. Good stuff in there, though.
A quick rummage.
Stay close or he's gonna get the curse. Okay, so there really wasn't much up here. Survival failed. Oh no, we found it. Okay. I was waiting for something to jump out at us. Elixir of lightning resistance. In fact, leave that there. It's got cash. I'm the cash handler. Alright, so I think we have figured out this dead end. Except we found some more black oleander. Okay, now we're going to cross the bridge into the unknown. As the camera lags behind.
Still alive, so that's progress.
And let's cross the bridge. The bridge of no return. So there's a little tent there. Let's check this little offshoot here. A dead boar. Is what killed the boar nearby.
This curse is powerful. The will of a god made manifest.
Okay, not much over in this dead end. Now we have some light up here. Let's light the brazier. Anytime we can light up some light, let's do it. Maybe if we get into battle down below, like, uh-oh.
Eyes open. Watch the shadows.
Someone's down below. Harper Lysandra, Harper Megan, Harper Caro, Harper Jonas. So they're we could talk to them. Yeah, they're yellow, so there's somebody we could talk to. We have an unsent letter. Let's read that. I'm a goddamn genius. This curse has people legging it. A couple of idiots begged me to run back and grab their stuff, but the ring is my ticket to the city. The old man was desperate. You could have heard the sob story. Ellie Mae was his wife, love of his life, blah, blah, blah. She used to camp by her grave. Or he used to. Kind of weird, if you ask me. Anyway, she was buried with this family ring. It's deeper into the darkness. I'll grab it and be on my way to you. Baldur's Gate better prepare itself, because the two of us in the city will wring every last copper out of the place. Love you, Dandelion. Well, apparently he's not a genius. He was a genius in his own mind. A tarnished pendant. is it. No ring that he talked of. We got some black oleander, another root. So why don't we go down? Now this may end up, if this, they're yellow now, but if it turns bad, it may extend our episode because we're at our 2-hour limit. So maybe what we do is this is where we call it. We got the special sword this time. We finished off the Githyanki Creche to my satisfaction at least. Hopefully to the chat's satisfaction. And we'll come down here and deal with these Harpers at the beginning of next episode. That's how we'll start it off. How about that? That way we won't risk running too long tonight. And we'll pick this up on Saturday. Probably a day where I don't care as much if we run a little long. And move on from there. So thank you everybody for all your help today figuring out a few new things. Hopefully not to be forgotten again and have to figure them out again next time. But thank you. Nightmare, Mike, Gleaser, thank you for dropping in. And seems like, oh yeah, Douglas was here early on too. So it was nice of you all to say hi. And anybody else that may have dropped in and not chatted, thank you for your view. And we'll pick this up again next time on Saturday. As a matter of fact, yeah, the rest of the week is pretty normal. Tomorrow we got Phantom Doctrine, followed by Lamplighters League. A couple days off over the weekend, and we'll be in good shape. Thank you, Mike. We're finally into Act 2. In the Shadowlands. So we're going to see what this is all about. We've graduated from Act 1 into Act 2. Woohoo! This is Zigzag Zoc signing off from somewhere in this world. Thanks so much for watching, and I do hope to see y'all next time. Thanks, Mike. We'll see you next time too, Nightmare. We'll see if these, not so threatening at first, turn into a threat or